Hello, you groovy Gore hounds. It's me, your pod boss, TJ Bowser, here to provide an intro to this very special episode of the Gore and More podcast. So, this week's film is one of my favorites, so let's start it off with a brief history lesson. So in July 1967, George A. Romero and a few of his colleagues would travel to Evans City, Pennsylvania to begin shooting what was at the time titled Night of Anubis, but soon changed to Night of the Flesh Eaters. With only roughly $125,000, George and his team managed to put together arguably one of the most important films of all time. Night of the Living Dead would premiere on October 1st, 1968 at the Fulton Theater here in Pittsburgh and would ultimately shock crowds and leave children in tears. Now, this predated the MPAA system, and this did not help the release of the film at all and will cause most of the critics to dismiss it. George stated later in an interview with TIFF that the French are ultimately responsible for the film coming back to popularity in later years. Nonetheless, it started a genre that still goes strong today, and 6 kick-ass sequels that I rewatch endlessly. I love Night of the Living Dead. Growing up where it was filmed always fascinated me and helped cultivate my love for film. George is a legend and has had tremendous impact on myself and the city of Pittsburgh. He is a constant inspiration to us all and proof that you can do anything if you just try hard enough. With that being said, and without further ado, I present to you Gore and More 200.
What's up, Gorehounds, and welcome to the Gore and More podcast. I am your not-so-mean Fluff Master Supreme, Big Johnny D, bringing it in as always. However, I do not bring this shit show alone. For with me as always, I don't even have anything cool this week, because you know what? It's just my fucking homies, dude, and that's all they are, because I've been with them for 200, well, not personally, but we've been here for 200 fucking episodes, and we are ready to fucking do this. So bringing it in, we have the Dark Lord himself, Mr. Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
We have the Killing Machine himself, Mr. Bobby Amone.
Hello there, everybody.
And the Duke of the Dead, Lord Scuba Cabra, Mr. Steve Vasquez.
What's up, baby?
Yeah. And if you guessed it, guess what? Episode 200, and we're all gonna watch the masterpiece that is, like the boss man said, Night of the Living Dead. So sit back, get some popcorn, get some bubbly, and enjoy as we take you for this nice little ride.
Out of me when I was a kid.
Oh, dude, the first time I watched this, I was looking out the window watching for zombies. I was that afraid.
Yeah.
And I was like 10.
As if the music like doesn't set the mood. It is so good.
Yeah, this is all like stock music too. Like it wasn't made specifically for this.
But that's what's so great.
Is that supposed to be blood on the cemetery entrance sign?
I think it's rust.
Welcome.
I always like this shot because it's this shot in Halloween too.
I wonder how much gas they got. Mileage to the gallons in that car.
Probably 20. If even.
Dude.
They
that was a solid
the day
12,
the time
bro.
changes the first day of summer.
What?
Full V8.
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this? You know, I figure we're either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh, you know that she can't. Is there any of that candy left?
No.
Look at this thing. We still remember. I don't. You know, I don't even remember what the
Such
man
an
looks
asshole.
like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
Test. We're back on? Oh. Ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problem.
Yeah, just turn it off.
Maybe
'cause,
I should have left that on. You know, it might
Yeah.
have been kind of important. And by the way, this he chose the Evans City Cemetery because of how secluded it is. He didn't want to be interrupted while filming.
There's nothing wrong with the radio.
Fair enough.
Must have been the station.
Which row is it in?
Wonder how long it took for her to do hair.
Oh, that's easily a 3-hour job.
How many cans of hairspray?
Yeah, no shit.
You know, something funny is this was the first scene of the film. It was actually the last scene to be filmed. It was filmed in November. They had to hold their breath to avoid the visible condensation.
Showing- That's awesome.
Late. If you'd gotten
Well,
up earlier.
Real quick, you know what the
look,
weird
I
part
only
is? There's all
lost an
the
hour's sleep
leaves on the
last night.
ground, so
I think
you
you
know,
complain just to hear
nobody
yourself
you
talk.
would think nobody catches it either.
There it is.
Hey, there's my buddy Woody. What's up, Woody?
Got a little Woody.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little spit and polish. You can clean this up. Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one.
He would make a good businessman.
Or a really bad one.
Yeah. Never take things from a cemetery. Ever. Pens in your pocket with no pocket protector, sir?
Hey, come
How
on,
dare
Barb.
you?
Church was this
Yeah,
morning.
come on. He's
huh?
got the nerdy glasses for you.
Now, that's a question. Like, when did the pocket protector come out? Was this before that time?
That's a very good question.
Because, like we mentioned, nerds, yeah, but that's 80s, dude. We're talking 68.
I love the fact that they used to wear gloves when they drove. Like,
Hey, I mean, praying's for
Lost
church,
art.
huh? Come on.
Hey, shout out to everybody in
haven't
the
seen
chat,
you
by
in
the way.
church
And if you could
lately.
do a huge solid,
Well,
share this shit.
not
Yeah,
much
yeah,
shit
Brian,
out of
share
this
it out
road.
there,
Yeah.
peeps.
Come
Let's
on.
get more
Do you
people
remember
in
one
here and
time when
watching.
we were
See
small,
how
we
much
were
we can
out
get
here?
watching here.
It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boy, you be damned to hell." Remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really
Foreshadowing.
be scared here.
Johnny,
Man,
You're
this is
still
a beautiful
afraid.
print you got going here,
stop
too.
it
Where'd
now.
you
I
find
mean
this?
it.
That would be the boss man.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Oh.
Stop it.
Classic
You're
line.
ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Oh my!
Stop it.
oh, no.
You're acting like
Jesus,
a child.
Oh, Brody.
That's okay,
They're coming
Brody.
for
Thank
you.
you.
Look, there comes
Share
one
YouTube,
of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now.
Hey,
I'm
did any
getting
of you
out.
guys see the 30th anniversary version of this that Anchor Bay put out?
No.
I don't know. What
It
was
reveals
different
like
about
it reveals like the first zombie there, the Gore, who was a child murderer, who was executed.
Johnny! Help me!
I have this first zombie here. I have his autograph.
Lone Wolf, you have joined in the 200th episode of the Gore and More podcast, where we're doing a watch-along of Night of the Living Dead.
Our first ever watch along. This is the first Project Louder watch along period.
And we talked about it for a long time.
Yes, we did.
So I never understood how that would kill him, because he didn't look like he hit his head that hard, but I've dropped one of those fucking tombstones on my foot before.
Oh yeah,
He would totally die.
Alyssa, that's the 90s version, which is also awesome,
Yes.
but
We
not
did review
public
that.
domain.
Yeah, not public domain like this one is. And the fall, because they always gotta fall.
I'm really digging this.
Damn
process.
white
It's
women.
awesome.
What's coming up always bothers me is the brick through the
Romero was actually running the camera for this scene. He almost got hit in the head with the water.
Gets the brick.
And here's the biggest argument for everything. Smart zombies.
Yeah,
First
just
zombies
gonna say
straight up
something about
dudes using weapons. So
But
anybody
that's
that
almost a
says no-
constant. That's almost a constant in Romero's movies. With the zombies.
In Romero, yeah, but you know how like a lot of people are like, oh, zombies are just stupid using weapons. No. Right here.
Johnny, you took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, he was smart enough to go around and get something. How smart the guys are not.
See this part right here? They had to edit. They had to change that because the person that owns the car is Russell Striner's mother. Russell Striner played Johnny, and she actually got into an accident while they were filming this, so they had to explain the dent.
That's a
Yeah,
big
it
ass
looks-
dent for
I'm
that.
saying it looks worse there.
Run, Barbara, run! You ever seen it, Lone Wolf?
Hey man, somebody's hero could be really as fuck depending on who it is.
So, Chad, this whole soundtrack is a whole. It's not even made for the movie, right? The whole thing, right?
It's pulled from different movies like Teenagers from Outer Space, stuff like that. Some of it was even used in TV shows.
That's right.
That's awesome.
And by the way, the house, it was on loan to them. Let's see, where is it? So the owner planned to demolish it anyway. They had to actually clean it up to make it look like that. It's completely run down, and it has no running water. Yeah,
They did a good job of making it look like someone was there, though.
and the first room they completely cleaned up was the kitchen, so they all had some place to eat.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to feed your crew, right?
Tyler, they've actually re-released the color version like 3 to 4 different times. Bosman actually knows specific, but I think there was 3 different versions of it colorized. I can't give you specific dates though.
But yeah, they had to like boil water and give themselves sponge baths every day.
I never
Sounds like a
realized the
folks home.
storm like started coming in.
Sponge bath.
Shamblers
You know-
were always scarier to me than the runners.
Yeah. Because they don't stop.
Dude, that's
They
like
don't break
Frankenstein right there.
I'm gonna tell you, as a fat man, I would rather deal with shamblers all fucking day than runners.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, true that. But they were
'Cause
just
guess
always
what?
scary. I don't know why.
Don't do enough cardio, and that's rule 1, buddy. And
Yes, exactly.
I just feel like the Shamblers are a little bit more realistic because rigor mortis, things like that nature, you know, so they would be stiff.
I like the eventual evolution of the downgrading of the
Yes,
zombie.
yeah.
Like they start out fast and then they just work themselves to slow and shit.
I mean, if you think about it, they wouldn't
That
be
makes- Right.
like crazy at first because your brain's still firing, so it would be like a progression mentally as well.
So when did runners become canon?
I want to say Return of the Living Dead was really the first one.
Yeah.
Yep, I was gonna say the same thing because they rush all the ambulance people.
Yep.
The cops. You
And
know
then
what I mean?
they
literally rush them.
And
Like,
more paramedics.
Yeah.
By the
And
way,
then they also became big with like 28 Days Later, technically.
so did you
There.
guys? Those aren't zombies.
that's
though.
infected.
Okay, Romero did that effect himself. He used ping pong balls for the eyes.
Surprised she didn't scream then too.
No.
I mean, for the time period.
For the
I'm just
time.
saying.
That's why this movie is that much more awesome.
Yes.
It's all right.
Hey Johnny,
Don't worry about him. I can handle him.
little
I'll
quiz
do a
for
lot
you.
more
What-
as soon as they find out about
Do you
us.
know what they used for blood in this movie?
I hope it's chocolate syrup, dude.
Truck is out of gas.
It's a very specific
This
chocolate
pump out here
syrup.
is locked. Is there a key?
Hershey's?
Is it Hershey's?
It was not.
We can try to get out
It was
if we get some
Costanza's
gas.
favorite.
Is there a key?
Oh, Bosco.
Bosco?
I never knew that.
I've never had
Wow.
Moscow, dude.
Me
Still
neither.
make it?
I think so.
I suppose you've tried this.
No, wait, I did try it.
I might have to go hunting.
I think I did try it.
I've had Bosco.
I've had Ovaltine and shit.
I fucking love Ovaltine, man.
Who doesn't?
Do you
I
live
showed you
here?
that shit the wife got me, didn't I? That big six
Yes.
pack or whatever.
Yes, you did.
Like I have enough Ovaltine for a year.
You know, I honestly never noticed that he's wearing a sweater here.
Jesus.
How long has that body been there, though?
That's
And
definitely
also,
like.
and why
a
does it
week or
not? Why was it not like
Animated?
We gotta
amazing?
get out of
Yeah.
here. We have to get where there's
Maybe
a
it
lot of
ate the
people.
brain?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe we better take some food. I'll see if I can find some food.
Nice 3-course meal. Come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Potatoes
I got-
still warm.
I gotta say, for them, you know, this being a rundown, about to be demolished house, they did a damn fine job
Yeah,
cleaning it
damn
up.
good job.
Yeah.
Bosco. Yummy.
What's happening?
How do you think it's happening?
What's happening?
Never watching this did I realize that they were smart zombies until right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There are 2 of them out there. Have you seen any more around here? I can take care of those 2.
I don't
I know you're afraid, but we have
I
to.
don't know! I don't know! What's happening?
Behind you, watch out. No.
You know, the minimal makeup, and yet it was enough to make you look like something
Oh.
is wrong with them.
Yeah, definitely. She deserves to get eaten. How do you not hear that fucking door open? Come on.
Maybe she thought it was Ben. He's
Maybe.
kind of chilling in the chair there.
Yo, you've worked in retail before, right?
Yeah.
You know how stupid people are.
I have worked on Black Friday, yes.
Oh God, I can only imagine. This is what they look like, right?
No,
This is
no.
like- this is like
Black
early-
Friday, it's more like Return of the Living Dead zombies.
Yeah. Or the Dawn of the Dead remake.
Yeah, I'd say remake. Just fucking Russian, dude.
No, it's just my dad out for a walk.
There are, Anthony, and we actually talked about it. And do you know what movie those are based off of?
I think we know.
It's not this one,
No.
but another Romero classic.
I know we're in here now.
Oh, I know what that is.
I think we reviewed it, didn't we?
Fuck yeah, dude. If you don't remember a bitch sweeping a field, man, you didn't watch shit. How can you not, dude?
I mean,
My first thought.
That was the
Oh,
best
look
thing of
at
that
it.
whole movie.
what'd you do today? Watch the bitch sweeping a field.
She was crazy.
She was the only one that legit acted crazy, too.
Yeah.
Now, I don't recall, but are there any non-Caucasian zombies in this?
I don't think.
I don't think so.
I guess we'll see.
It's been so long since I've watched this. I don't think there is.
Anthony, it's the Crazies.
Yep.
The original, not the remake where they outrun the fucking atomic blast.
Thank you, Chad Daddy. Yes, I have.
So, real quick, does anybody? Well, I just thought of this now. He's lighting that on fire. I mean, it's not far away from the house. Anybody would have thought it would catch? Because that wood's got to be dry.
Well, I'm sure they were safe.
One would think.
I mean, if anything, worst case, you're hoping the zombies, like, if they're coming, they'll just fall on the burning corpse and also burn.
Then you got burning zombies like in Resident Evil.
Yeah, or they'll keep going.
Get some more lights on in this house.
Eventually burn out. Now, here's the thing. Like, we all know, how do zombies ever find their people? Like, is it sound?
I know it's like sound, smell.
Because, like,
I know
you
smell
would
is a big
think-
part of it because they tackle that in The Walking Dead.
so
In, like the very first episode.
have any of you gentlemen read The Zombie Diary from Max Brooks?
No.
It's quite entertaining, and it actually starts making you get a little bit too paranoid when you start getting too deep
Why don't
into
you see if
it.
you can find some wood, some board, something.
You're like, I'm gonna get
fireplace,
fucking
something
prepped for
to nail
this
place
shit,
up.
dude. He says the
No.
best two weapons for anybody, like just trying to survive the best: machete and a 22.
Look,
Well, I have
Yeah, but
about
that
7
machete's gonna get
machetes.
dull,
I'm
and
afraid.
you're gonna run out of ammo.
You need,
but we have to
you
try
need.
to board
No,
the
no,
house up together.
but you need a melee
I'm
weapon
going
and
to
a
board up the
gun.
windows
And out of
and the doors.
anything,
You understand?
a
We'll be all right
machete
here.
is still going to hold
We'll
up
be all
better
right
than,
here
like,
till
let's
someone
say,
comes to rescue us. But we
it's
have
just
to
more
work together. You'll
versatile
have to-
than
Yeah.
other weapons.
Now I want you to
Yeah.
go in and get some wood.
And a
so I can board the
22,
place
it's the
up. You
easiest to find
understand?
ammo, and it's
Okay.
steadier shot,
Okay.
and it's a sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
And
have
it's
about
the- it's
7
the- it's the
machetes,
po-
so I'm good.
A 22 is a poor man's sniper rifle if you really think about it. Like, yeah. So I think Max Brooks actually says, like, in his, like, and according to his, like, whatever, the sight goes first. So it eventually comes down to, like, hearing and smell. But their smell somehow enhances.
Was that the book that was like after World War Z, where it gave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have that. I do have.
It was like a Boy Scout. It was like
Yes,
a Boy
yes,
Scout
yes,
guide.
like a manual.
dude.
Like a,
It's fucking awesome.
yeah, it's good.
And they wanted to make that into a movie. I was like, no, fuck off, dude. Unless it's actually just going to be like a tutorial, like survival documentary.
Yeah.
Great visual here. We're looking through that.
There's another book. I don't know who it's by, but it's called Zombie CSI, and basically takes you through like if there was like from the first bite, the way police would handle it, and crime scene, and the way they would process it. It's very interesting.
I mean, that's kind of how World War Z was.
Yeah.
World War Z was an interesting book. That was fun. The movie does not do anything justice to it. And the fact that it should never even have the same title. It shouldn't even have the same title, dude. Like, World War Z is like a common. It really makes it feel like a legit war the way they wrote it, dude. It's insane. Anthony knows what's up.
You know, my friend Melissa said a little bit ago, asked if this was the one with the really cool butch version of Barbara.
Yeah,
that was actually how she was originally going to be written too. They changed
Really?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, like, I love this. Don't get me wrong, man. This is fucking like, I will not shit on this movie by any means, but I do equally love the 90s movie.
Oh, the 90s Barbara's a badass.
Yeah, she was.
Savini did Righteous with a remake. Not a lot of remakes do that. That was one of the few, and we all know a few others that
we
do
can run in here and board up the doors.
And the fact it was Savini out of all people, like, that's just that much better.
Savini was actually originally supposed to do the effects for this too.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure he was supposed to do this.
Yeah, but he was in Vietnam, so.
I found that out.
Which I think we talked about in Dawn of the Dead.
I think, yeah, we did. That's where he got the idea to do most of that stuff, is what he saw.
Yeah.
This is a stupid question, but did we actually review this before or no?
This, no.
We never
did
actually
the
did.
Not this
no,
one.
we did the remake. That was the
I know
only
that,
version.
Because we always originally planned to do this as a watch long.
Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have
put it
out
on the
there.
back burner.
Because we did the original Dawn of the
There's a
Dead, and we
radio in
did
the
Day of the
truck.
Dead,
Yes.
and we did all
I
the rest of
jumped
the
in
Dead
to
movies.
listen
We just
to it.
never. Okay.
So now
big
we're literally
gasoline
going
truck came
back to the
screaming right
beginning,
across
just
the
not a
road.
review.
But there must have been
No, I feel
no.
like this is the right way to do
10,
it too.
15 of those
Yeah.
things.
We're
chasing
still going to
after
have a small discussion afterwards, dude. This
Grabbing
is still a
and
review
holding
podcast. Though.
Yeah, but it's not. We're not going through the director.
No. This is going to be a small discussion, and then
I could just
Hey, guess
see that
what?
the
This
truck
is directed
was
by
moving in a
George
funny
Romero.
way.
You don't say.
Those things were
Who
catching up
knew?
to it. Truck went right
and I
across
highly
the road.
suggest if you do get a chance, even though it's nowhere near this clean, audio or visual,
It went right through the guardrail.
but still check out the colorized for a little bit. Even if you just flip through and check here and there, man, it's just an interesting way of watching.
I'm just disappointed you couldn't find like a really great quality that we could use for this.
Into that
I'm
gas station by
hopefully.
Beekman's Diner.
Well, TJ said this is actually a pretty new scan
Went
as
right
of like
through the
last year.
billboard. Ripped
So
over a
maybe
gas pump
we'll
and
luck
never stopped
out and we'll
moving.
get a
By now it's like a
colorized
moving
scan of this soon enough.
Wait a minute,
What do you
where did he source this
The
from?
truck was going to explode in water.
You'd have to ask the boss man.
Well, next year is going to be what, the
his
60th,
Screaming.
65th or something. Wait, 55th anniversary. So maybe we will.
This thing is just
But he did
back
say
to
one of
place
the
on it.
colorized versions is copyrighted right now, so not all of
I
them
looked back at the
are.
diner to see
Yeah,
if
that's why I asked because
Public domain.
there was anyone
there's
there
a
who could help
4K
me.
scan of this that is also copyrighted.
That was when I noticed
No,
that
I'm pretty sure this one was still on the tube.
the
if
entire
I'm
place
mistaken.
had been encircled.
Okay, cool.
Like I said, him and I were just searching for like the best of the best because we know that's what we wanted to bring.
You guys picked a really good one.
No, dude,
Yeah.
that's all him. I can't take credit for
By now
that.
there were no more screams. I realized that I was alone with 50 or 60 of those things. Just
He did
standing
straight.
there.
I say straight out
Staring
right
at
though.
me.
He goes, man. He goes, if I was on the podcast with you boys, he's like,
I
I'd be
started to
talking over the
drive.
whole movie, like literally giving every inch by inch. And I'm like, we kind of thought that might happen.
That's yep. I was talking about that last night too.
Just stood there staring at me.
Boy knows his shit.
Yes, he
He
does.
does. I mean,
Just
he is the
wanted to
Romero
crush
god.
Actually, Russo's coming to a con that I'm going to be at the end of September.
Which one?
Yeah.
Riding in the
Right up
cemetery.
actually in my neck of the woods, dude. It's
Johnny.
going to be
He does a
Central
lot of
New York
cons.
Horror Con.
Yeah, he does a lot of cons in the Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey area. I'm pretty sure he's been at like every Steel City con.
I was
trying to get
wasn't he
my-
at Steel City?
My father's grave.
Yeah. It's quality, man. Bro,
And he said,
if Cundy ever
Can I
does a
have some
con,
candy?
I'm fucking flying wherever.
He's done them. He just hasn't done them
Does
in a
he?
while. He does. Oh yes.
we didn't have any.
Oh yes.
I haven't seen him do a con since we've like really. I feel like
And-
we've done the show, but maybe I've been wrong.
Well, maybe he's probably off doing other things. But like Tommy Lee Wallace,
It's
when
hot
he
in
comes
here.
back, I gotta meet him too.
Hot.
Get it naked. Just get it naked.
He's like, goddamn white women taking their clothes off all the time.
This
Where
is
you
probably
clothes
so-
at?
He said,
It was probably so
"Oh, it's
taboo
late.
with this
Why
in
did
general,
we start
you
so
know.
late?" And I said, "Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late." Johnny asked me if I were afraid. And I said, "I'm not afraid, Johnny."
At this point, she is
And
completely
then
fucking delirious.
This man started
Right,
running
and a lot of
down the
people
road.
hate this character because they find her very annoying. But you got to think, man, she
Slowly. And
broke.
Johnny kept teasing me and saying, "He's coming to get you, Barbara." And I laughed at him and said, "Johnny, stop it."
I'm
And
like,
then
who doesn't
Johnny
know
ran
that
away.
line?
And
Like,
I mean,
I went up to this man,
classic
Yeah.
line.
and I was going to apologize.
if you don't know that, you're. I mean,
Why don't
maybe
you
this is
just
harsh to
keep
say. You're
calm?
not a horror fan.
And I looked up,
Then
and I
again,
said, "Goody,"
non-horror fans know it.
and he grabbed me. He grabbed me.
Show me on
and
this
he
doll where
ripped
he
at
grabbed
me.
you.
He held me and he ripped at my clothes.
Right here.
I think you should just calm down.
Oh, I screamed, "Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me!" And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped. And then Johnny came and he ran and he fought this man. And I got so afraid. I ran.
So far away.
So what if Johnny wasn't dead? What if he was just like knocked out?
We've got
Well,
He's probably dead
I
now.
mean,
Johnny.
And
We know he
knows-
does come. We know he
He does
I
come
mean,
back as a zombie. Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Oh my god.
We better
Just in
go
case
out
y'all
and
haven't
get
seen
him. We have to go out and get Johnny. He's out there.
Who is Johnny?
Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him.
That man's like, I'm not paying attention right now.
Please.
He's like,
We
bitch,
have
I got
to
more
go
important
get
things to do.
Johnny. Please help me.
Give it a slap. Come on.
Slap her.
What's going on out there? This is no Sunday
Slap her.
picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother
Just feeling
is
it.
alone.
You're feeling it.
Your brother is dead.
No, my brother is not dead. Oh.
And the pitch.
Yeah. Dude, he like duffed her. He didn't even
Dude, that makes
slap her.
that makes me think of my favorite line from Return of the Living Dead. Shut up, you stupid honky.
Oh my god, dude, I forgot about
Oh, how can you forget? Oh god,
that. It's been a while. It's been a minute, dude.
Look, Ben was an equal opportunity ass beater. That's all I'm saying.
He was.
Right?
Still is.
True
You know, he was
facts.
another character that was written originally completely different. He was supposed to be a crude, resourceful truck driver, and in real life, the actor Dwayne Jones is a serious academic person.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers
Oh
of
shit.
citizens, and
Brody
because
said
of
have
the
a shot every
crisis
time
which
she
is
says
even
Johnny.
now
You
developing,
turn into
this
No.
radio
a zombie.
station will remain
Shit.
on
You know,
the
I
air
was gonna
day and
bring
night.
down the rum. I could
This
always
station
sneak
and
away-
hundreds
sneak
of
up
other
and get
radio
it.
and TV
If this was a
stations
Friday
throughout this
night
part of the
show,
country are
yeah.
pooling their
We'd be
resources
sloshed
through an
already.
emergency network hookup to keep
Yeah, I
you
think there's been
informed of
about
all developments.
20 times it's been
At this
said.
hour,
Oh, yeah, we'd already be
these
on
are
the floor.
facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. The murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural homes, and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. We have some descriptions of the assassins. Eyewitnesses say they are ordinary-looking people. Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance. Others describe them as being
I think it's funny they use the word assassins instead of
Yeah.
like attackers or something. Yeah, like this is an Assassin's Creed game.
These are the slowest assassins I've ever fucking seen.
And yet they take over faster than most of the fast assassins.
Misshapen
Wow.
monsters. Reaction of law enforcement officials is
If you, let's say, I mean, if you had a group of people, you got the people taken out by their loved ones because, you know what I mean, they're like going close and they don't know what's going on, so then they get turned. And you got people who are just dumb. And then you get people who get fucked over by other people.
I'm not bit. I'm fine.
I'm not passing out. I did not just eat his head.
Yo, if I'm bit, straight up, I've already said, I'm like, light me, like, hook me up with dynamite, dude, and I'm just jumping into a crowd.
Yep.
Like, I'm going to take out as many as I can, dude, while taking myself out. Like, fuck that.
Keep listening to radio and TV for any special instructions as this crisis
Go out like Homeboy in Resident Evil.
Like, if I got to watch Terminator to remake pipe bombs, do it. I don't give a shit. You know?
You know what I do really love about this character? Unlike most people in a situation, he's like, I'm taking action just because I need to, because if I don't, it's not going to be good.
But I never noticed until now how many things he lights on fire in this movie.
So there's answering your question about him considering fire near the porch.
They're like Frankenstein.
Are
bad.
It's called a meeting of his cabinet.
Well, it'd be weird if they were attracted to it. It's like, why are they like moths?
But that could also help if they were, because then it's like, oh, they'll go towards it. They still
Yo,
die.
man.
Closed doors. The White House spokesman, in announcing this conference, says there will be an official announcement as soon as possible following that meeting.
You sure was lucky finding all them goddamn nails.
In our newsroom. Latest word also from National Press Services.
You really
Wow, I got quite a few nails.
The emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration.
How convenient.
This latest bulletin meeting, members of his cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and scientists from NASA within the hour. All radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country, including the one to which you're listening, have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs.
Dude, he must have clocked her hard. She's just now coming
tell of
to.
frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection.
He didn't even have really that much of a swing back, dude. You know
What did the
I mean?
five fingers say to the face?
Slap! Even at this hour, even to theorize about the reasons for this wave of murder. So far, the advice we are able to give the public is something Chief T.K. Dunmore.
He's tired from all that nailing he was doing.
Yeah, he's tired from nailing things up on the wall.
Smoke break.
And lock their doors and windows.
Fucking right.
We don't know what kind of
Smoke break, eh?
we have here.
You fucking need that shit sometimes.
Of Camden, North Carolina. So far, the only descriptions, the only clues anyone has of the killers come from
Oh my god.
these eyewitness accounts.
Oh, Brody, he definitely did beat the brakes off her ass.
Misshapen monsters, people who look like they're in a trance, and shoes look like people but act like animals. Some eyewitnesses tell of seeing victims who look as though they had been torn apart. This whole ghastly story began developing 2 days ago with the report of the slaying of a family of 7 in their rural home near Gulfport. Since then, reports of such senseless killings began
Oh,
snowballing
shit.
in a reign of terror which has hopscotched in an erratic, disconnected manner throughout much of
I love the broadcast, dude. Like, it's just so fucked up listening to this shit.
Yeah.
Seem to indicate a general spreading from the extreme southeastern United States to the north and west. Our newsmen have been on the telephone talking with officials in other cities.
This is like the luckiest man
of this kind
on the planet right now.
Yeah.
He found all the nails. He found all the bullets.
eastern portion of Texas. Similar
Well-
killings have been reported around the Houston and Galveston areas, but nothing like
I found the gun.
Not
and
for
some bullets
nothing,
out there.
but you know, like,
It was only late yesterday.
On
say
these.
some houses were probably better
Facing
prepped.
some kind of national emergency.
Well,
Then
what
again,
luck he
probably-
came to the one that was.
Newsmen
Well, probably back then too. Every house I'm willing to bet had
This place is
some
boarded
sort
up
of
pretty
fire.
solid.
Well,
in nature.
Remember,
this
it's
is
a
Pennsylvania
rural-
too.
Yeah.
And it's a rural house, so you got to
Courthouse, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Practically all of them
so-
have guns.
Food and the radio.
Or should I say all of us, since I live here too?
Sooner or later, someone bound to come and
I
get
got
us out.
guns. I'm sure my neighbors. I know
I got,
actually.
I got some right behind me in the closet back there.
Yeah, man. Gotta fucking have some shit, dude. Like,
Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
He's not
if,
wrong.
if anything,
I got
if you
throwing
don't,
stars
just,
and nunchucks.
bro. You imagine actually taking a motherfucker
Look, I
out
don't know
with
if you're
throwing
hearing
stars, dude? Like that.
But I'm going upstairs now.
I want that slice of life, Steve.
If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there.
I was in jail this weekend, guys.
I accidentally killed the motherfucker with
Everything
a
is
ninja
all right
star.
for now. I'll be
Right
back
in
to
the
reinforce
fucking
the
eye.
windows and doors later. But you'll be all right for now, okay?
That's you could literally say bullseye.
What is he,
Okay.
Butters?
Right in the dick.
No, right in the eye, dude.
No, shoot everybody.
No, it's right in the dick.
No, remember when Butters gets the ninja star in the eye?
No, I know in the eye, but I was saying when he shoots everybody in the dick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That one, Johnny. That was when they're all like anime characters, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Random South Park sidebar while watching Night of the Living Dead.
What would be your melee weapon, Chad?
Like, if you had to get one from your house right now.
I get one from my house. I mean, I got some swords in the closet too. I got an axe out back.
Consistent reports from
that
There
would
you
really
go.
be
the
very
effect of
nice.
people who acted as though they were
An
in a
axe wouldn't
kind
be
of
very
trance,
practical. It
were
takes
killing and eating their
Too many
victims,
swings.
prompted authorities
Yeah,
to
it's too hard
examine
to
the
swing
bodies of some of the
easily.
victims. Medical authorities in
You gotta be too
Cumberland
precise.
have concluded that in all cases, the killers
Yeah, my
are
dude.
eating the flesh of the people
I
they
have my
murdered.
7 hidden in the
Repeating this
basement.
latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland. Civil
Then I
defense
also
authorities
have
have
one of
told
those,
newsmen that murder
jacked
victims
little, like,
show
$10
evidence of
machetes
having
from
been
Harbor
partially
Freight.
devoured
There you
by
go.
their
Yeah.
murderers.
The remake
Medical
machete.
examination of victims' bodies shows
That's a big
conclusively
bitch.
that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they killed.
I'd probably go
Yo,
with the
man.
smaller one because I get tired
So
of swinging
this
that big bitch around.
incredible story
Dude, Chad,
becomes
that's an old
more
Zenith
ghastly with
radio.
each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing
Not to
actually
mention,
happening.
dude, I got the
These
aluminum
are
bat
reports
right at
we
the
have been
entrance,
receiving and passing on to you.
right near the
Reports
entrance
which have been
doorway.
verified
I think
as
I'd go
completely
back
as is possible
for
in this
mine.
confused situation.
That's a good
It
one to
is
have.
happening.
I would if I
It would
had
appear
one.
that no one is
Wooden
safe
bat
from this
nails.
wave of mass murder.
I think the nails would be a liability because they'd get stuck, and if you couldn't pull them out fast enough before you got bit,
We're from town.
A radio.
you know.
Well,
Like if you're taking out one, okay, maybe, but multiples, I don't know.
I'd put blades on it, dude. Like scissors on it and shit, dude.
How long you guys been down there? I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the
That son of a
racket
bitch.
making up here?
How
Red
were we
Foreman?
supposed to know
Yeah.
what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That
Dumbass.
girl was screaming.
By the way,
Sure, you
the
must know what
actual
girl
house did not
screaming
have a
sounds
cellar.
Like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody if they needed help.
Look,
So
it's
are they
kind of
just in
hard
the
to hear what's
closet?
going on from down there.
We thought we
It
could hear
has like some
screams,
kind of almost like
but for all
a.
we knew, that could have meant those things.
Hold
in
on,
the
let me see
house
what I have in
afterward.
here.
And you would
Like
come
crawl
up and
space,
help.
right?
Well,
Yeah,
if there were
um,
more,
The racket
see,
sounded
where
like
is
the
it?
place was being ripped apart. How were we
It had a
supposed to know
dirt
what was
potter's
going on?
cellar,
Now, wait a minute.
so it had no
You
staircase
just
leading
got
down
finished
to
saying
it.
you couldn't hear from down there.
Those were
Now
filled
you
to
say it
the
sounded like the place was being ripped apart. It would be
the
nice
editing
to
studio
get this
cellar
story
in
straight,
Pittsburgh.
man.
All right, now
Nice.
you tell me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because
That guy
somebody
was
might need help.
definitely
Huh?
racist.
Yeah, something like that.
all right, why don't we settle this?
Look, mister,
Yo, man.
we came up. Okay, we're here.
Sometimes you need a
Now I
white
suggest
guy
we
to
all go
play a
back
heinous
downstairs
asshole.
before any of those things find out we're in
And
here.
this movie is the perfect example of that.
The whole place boarded up?
I mean, I'm looking at you, Leo DiCaprio and Django Unchained.
You're insane.
Okay, Heather
The
says she's
cellar's the
surprised I didn't
safest
mention why
place.
it's in public domain. I do have it here.
In here.
And I'm telling you,
It's
those
actually-
things turned over our car. We were
Okay,
damn
hold on,
lucky to
let me
get
find
away
it
at
here.
all. Now you tell me those things can't
I
get
have
through
it
this
further
lousy
on
pile
down
of
here.
wood.
Just give me 1 second where I find it.
His wife and kids downstairs. The kids hurt.
Why it's public domain? Wasn't it because of the way they
Well, I
like
still think we're
somewhere?
better off up here.
I think we've definitely talked about it
Strengthen
before.
everything up.
Yeah, and it has
With
to
all of us
do.
working, we can fix
Shit.
this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
Let me find it in my notes here because I had it
All that
further on
stuff
down because I was going to
downstairs.
discuss it further
Man,
on
you're
into the
really
movie.
crazy, you know that?
Um,
You got
but
a
yeah, it is
million
public
windows up
domain.
here. All these windows, you're gonna
Find the
make them
exact
strong
reason
enough to
why.
keep these things out, huh?
I told you those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Oh, people told
Did
you.
you hear
Yeah,
me when I told you they turned over our car?
Yeah, it had to have a
Hell,
copyright
any good 5 men
notice
can do that.
on
That's
it.
my point. Only there's not going to be 5
So
or
at the
even
time the film
10.
was released, any
There's
work
gonna
that
be
did not include a
20,
copyright
30,
notice was
maybe
assumed to
100
be
of
public
those
domain.
things. And as
Since
soon
the
as they know
filmmakers
we're here,
forgot
this
to
place is
include the
gonna be
notice,
crawling
it
with
slipped into the public
Well,
domain.
if
There's a
they're that
reason
big,
that it
they'll probably get us
slipped
wherever we
through.
Look, the cellar.
Yeah,
The
here it
cellar,
is.
there's
So
only
the
one
final,
door, right?
the
Just one
original
door,
final
that's
title
all
was
we
Night
have
of
to
the Flesh
protect.
Eaters,
Following
but they
fixes door
changed it when they
locks and
found out
doors
there
from
was
the
a movie called The
inside.
Flesh Eaters
But
in
up here, all these windows,
1964,
why,
so
we
they
never
changed
know
it to
where
Night
we're
of the
gonna
Living
hit us
Dead.
next.
When the new
You got a
title
point,
was
Mr.
prepared for
Cooper.
the film, they
But down in
failed
the
to
cellar,
realize
there's
the
no place
copyright
to run
notice
to.
appeared
I
on
mean,
screen
if they did
under
get
the
in,
original
there'd be
title.
no back exit.
So
We'd
as
be
a
done
result, the
for.
Prince of Night of the Living
We
Dead
can
was made
get out
without a
of here if we
copyright
have
notice.
to. And we got windows to see
So
what's
that
going on
defaulted into
outside.
the public domain because
But down there with no windows,
it was
the
originally
arrested
given the
party
notice
did
on
come, wouldn't
the
even
original
know.
title, not
But the
Night of the
cellar
Living
is the
Dead.
strongest place.
Okay.
The cellar is a death trap.
I don't know, Mr. Cooper.
And poor Romero,
I think he's right.
he missed out on millions
You
because
know
of
how
that.
many's out there?
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
He
dude.
saw like no profit from
Look.
this.
You two can do whatever you like.
But
That's terrible.
I'm
man
going
became a
back down to
godfather of the
cellar,
horror
And you
genre.
better decide.
He did.
'Cause I'm gonna
Brody
board up
said that
door,
racist fuck
and
has
I'm
the
not
same
gonna
haircut
unlock it
as
again,
me.
No matter what happens. Now, wait a minute.
Brody,
No,
Brody,
I'm not gonna
man.
wait. I've made
Change
my
that
decision,
hair.
Now you make yours.
Brody, I'm getting
now,
close
wait a
there,
minute.
buddy.
Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there, we'll need some things from up
I like
here.
Robin here, dude.
So
He's
let's
like
at least
awesome.
consider this a
And
while.
that radio broadcast is still going. You can hear it in the background.
Right?
If you box yourself in this cellar and those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Yeah, it looks like about 8 or 10 out there now.
There's more than there were. There are a lot out back, too.
So far, the best advice there is.
See, this is where you need the machete.
Yep. Start hacking away.
A little off topic, but not really. Have you guys ever seen the one Saturday Night Live skit, Attack of the Masturbating Zombies?
Yes.
No. I feel like I probably have, but I can't remember.
Look it up sometime. It's freaking hilarious.
I saw this movie one time where this dude was turning into a zombie. He was like jerking off, and like his dick ripped off into his hand while he was jerking off.
That's got to be a
terrible
trauma
way
movie.
to go.
No, it's not a trauma movie.
It's not.
I think it's called I Zombie or some shit like that, and like it's basically
Isn't that
his
a
diary
series?
of
No.
him turning into a zombie.
Oh, I've heard of that movie. I still haven't watched it.
And he's sitting there and he's like crying, jerking off, and then fucking he picks up his hand and his dick's in his hand.
That's
It
a
was
terrible
horrifying.
day.
But
Hello, butt.
Speaking of butt,
Look at that butt.
Butt.
What in the butt? Titties.
There was no titties there.
Well,
some dude titties then.
She's got the herp.
she about to eat a cockroach.
Centipede.
I thought it was a grasshopper.
It's
It's
a
got too
butt.
much
Fix these
crunch in it.
boards.
You're crazy. Those things are going to be in every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in your damn cellar. Get out of here!
Saying, quote, tell the people for God's sake to
I know I've asked this before, but I'm gonna ask it again.
Hands off here.
You
And
had
everything
sex
else
with a
is up here,
zombie.
too.
Would you
Because if
turn
I
into
stay
a
up
zombie?
here, I'm fighting for everything up here, and the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for. Now,
What
if
was
you're
that,
going
dude?
down the cellar, get.
The man's
If
insane.
you had sex with the
He's
zombie,
insane. We've got to have
would
food
you
down
turn
there.
into a zombie?
We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
I don't know. You don't get
You
bitten.
going down there with him?
Didn't that one asshole in
Yes
Walking
or
Dead
no?
do
This is your
that?
last chance. No beating around the bush.
I stopped watching Walking Dead after Carl died.
Listen, I
Yeah,
got a kid down there.
that's like
But-
exactly when I
couldn't
stopped
bring her up
watching.
here. She can't
But that
possibly
dude, like,
be
I
all
think at
right
one
with
point,
those-
like,
those
he was
things
banging
smashing through the
zombies
windows.
or something like
Well,
that.
you're her father.
So,
If you're stupid enough to go
Ah.
die in that trap,
I
that's
figured
your
it'd be like a
business. However, I am
STD
not
type
stupid
thing
enough to
where-
follow you.
I feel like you definitely
It's
gonna need
tough
some
with a
fucking
kid that
lube
old
of
man is
some
so
kind,
stupid.
though, man. Because
Like even if you like had
Hold
sex
down
with somebody that was
You
bit,
can be the boss
would
down
the
there.
bodily
I'm boss up
fluids?
bleh.
You know what I'm saying?
Ah. Yo, man, it would stink, dude. Like just because you
No,
ate,
no,
yeah,
no, no, no.
Lord,
Like, I'm not saying
mean,
somebody that's dead already.
Mr. Cooper,
Some
with
like
your
some
help,
like
we
say
can-
I get
with
bit
my help.
and I bang
Let
my
him
chick,
go,
but
man.
I didn't
His
tell her
mind
I
is
was
made up.
bit,
Just let him go.
and I blow my load. would that infect
Wait a
her?
minute.
Yes.
I would
Maybe-
say yes, because that was kind of touched on in, it wasn't really zombie, but Cabin Fever did something similar.
Yeah, this is true.
You're gonna let them get hurt.
I
too,
would
huh?
say no. There is a movie where the zombie virus. It's like the start of the zombie virus, but it's an STD. What the fuck is? All right, hold on.
Oh, so it's like monkeypox.
If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good.
I mean,
there's
hey,
lots
man.
of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we don't
Flight
have
of
to
the
be a lot better
Concords
off.
already told
All
us
three of
about
us were
this
working
a long
together.
time ago, and it's just not happening now. So.
Hey. Hey, kid.
She is out.
Yeah.
He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
This radio station will remain on the air day and night.
There's a big ass flame on that lighter. Did you see
Well,
that shit?
Safe now.
Yeah.
Boarded up tight.
I'll burn his eyebrows
What
off.
about Tom and Judy?
His
They wanna
pants are
stay up there
so
and let 'em.
high.
We should all go back to wearing pants like that.
There are
Yeah. I mean,
two other people upstairs.
part of my
would-
culture
man and a
does.
girl.
It would probably
Yeah.
be a lot
If you were
better.
in a zoot
Yeah, but I
suit,
didn't
you
know
know, if
who
you're a
they were, and I
pachuco,
wasn't
you
allowed
weren't that
to.
high.
Take
I
the
mean-
necessary chances.
Of course not, Harry.
The mobsters still wear them.
Carriers was the one where everybody just died off, but they weren't really zombies.
See you, Lone
It was-
Wolf. Thanks for joining, man.
Later.
Yes, thank you,
Later,
Larry.
buddy. Thank you.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. She feels warm.
I don't fucking
Maybe it's
know.
shock.
Did they not see
Where'd
her
you get
get
the bandage?
bitten? I always question that. Did you not see your
Laundry
daughter
in the
get bitten?
basket. I tore a sheet.
See, in horror, like people wonder why I'm scared of my 8-year-old blonde daughter, but dude, horror movie just keeps setting shit up for this
Stay
man.
upstairs.
Like it just, they want me to be.
Let her.
When Damien was
Ways of
about
monsters
8
can
years
get in up
old,
there.
I painted him up like a Romero
We'll see
zombie, and I
who's
took pictures of him in the
We'll
house
see
that we had at the
when they come
time.
begging me to let them in
And I was like,
down
go
here.
stand in the corner of the hallway and just
That's
duck
important,
down,
isn't it?
like.
What?
And we had
To
this
be
little
right,
plastic
everybody else to
foot
be
that had
wrong.
like
What do you
blood
mean
and
by
shit on
that?
it. Still to this day, the creepiest fucking photo I've ever taken of him.
That's awesome.
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
So the guy there
Whatever it is,
the
it isn't
douchebag
what's
father,
happening here. It's
was
some
also a
kind of
co-producer,
mass murder. It's going on
served as a
everywhere.
makeup artist,
The radio
electronic
said
sound
stay
effects
inside.
engineer, and took the still photos used in
Radio
the closing
upstairs.
credits.
I heard a
of
news
this.
bulletin.
Oh
There's
shit,
a
nice.
radio upstairs and you
Wow.
ordered us in down here?
I
And
know
he
what
did
I'm
an
doing.
amazing
What
acting
did it
job.
say?
Yeah, he
Nothing.
did.
Yes, we
Nothing.
did.
They don't know anything yet. There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for
But-
a safe place to hide.
And not that
Take
I was
the
alive in
boards off that
1968.
door.
I feel
We
like
are
this
staying
dude is
down
a
here,
very
Ellen.
good
Harry, that radio
archetype.
is at least some kind of
of
communication.
a
If
s-
the authorities know
a
what's
specific
happening,
type
well,
of
they'll
father.
send
You know what I mean?
people
Like-
for us
Yes.
so to tell us what
This
to
is
do.
the Archie bunker.
How are we going to know what's
Yeah.
going on if we lock ourselves in this
Not only
dungeon?
that, but he looks like he would put baby in a corner.
Definitely.
He would definitely put Baby in a corner. But it also
You-
looks like Baby would be like, fuck you.
We may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything.
Oh, sounds like a
Those
typical
people
married
are
couple.
our enemies.
Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
I don't want to hang with this Mr. Cooper.
Let's go up. Tom,
Kind of looks like my boss.
if Judy would come downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs.
You notice that really horrible jump edit right there?
Yeah, I did.
There's supposed to be a much longer scene right there. Like they cut out like a 6-minute conversation between those two.
Look, honey, nothing's gonna get
You know
done
what?
with
Thank
them
you.
down there and us up here.
Probably
Do
didn't
this
need it.
For me.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, open up.
The edited version is just him dropping the N-bomb. Just saying, guys, he looks like the type.
He definitely
And I agree
is.
with it.
I don't think he would say it out loud.
Oh, that was 1968. He would have.
But he
Wait,
would
oh,
say
yeah,
it
he
in the
would've.
cellar with his wife.
Yes.
I don't know. I could see him
Yes.
saying it out loud, though.
I think he
Rudy,
would have.
what's up, buddy?
Maybe. Well, like if he got heated.
Yeah.
He don't need to be heated. That man has been cooked enough.
She's kind of got it going on.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Tell you right now, Mr.
I think
Cooper
she was.
kinda
I think
cute,
she
too.
would.
Yeah, she
I
looks
think-
like she looks like she got that repressed housewife that just
I was just
looking
saying
to
the same thing.
break free.
She's got to let that hair down.
Yeah.
She's
I gotta
definitely
go
like
hanging
I
out
hope
with
my
my-
husband's.
She's
definitely
gonna
keep
do
me
that thing that her
locked up
husband's
here.
always been asking for, but he never got.
Yeah. Come unseal my Tupperware.
She would jump on Ben in a heartbeat.
That's what I was gonna say. She would leave her husband for Ben just because he told her that was the wrong thing to do.
Hey, now we know where Uncle Ben's rice came from.
Oh no, no, Bobby, no.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Oh, so we just get kicked off Facebook.
Sorry, folks.
Everybody smoking makes me want to smoke a cigarette, and I haven't smoked a cigarette in almost 3 years.
It was 1968. Everybody smoked.
I'm Helen Cooper.
You could smoke
Harry's
in
wife.
hospitals,
You could.
Yeah.
right? In any room, it didn't matter.
I still remember like smoking it in restaurants and shit when I was a kid. And that's
I
just
remember
such a
that.
crazy thought.
Look at this.
Like
Yeah.
now, dude,
There's a
like.
million weak spots up here.
Well, you can't even smoke in bars anymore.
Well, I mean, there was a restaurant we used to have, and the restaurant was like 30 feet long by like 15 foot wide. It was like a
Smoking
diner
or
style.
not?
There was no
Yeah,
non-smoking
smoking
section.
or non-smoking. And it's like, does it fucking matter?
Like if
Do
you go to the bingo
direct
halls.
inhalation, or do you want to just like get it filtered a little bit by 10 feet?
just open the window; it'll be fine.
I don't know how it is where you guys are, but if you go to the bingo halls, they have a smoking section. They have like
Dude.
all these like giant fucking fans sucking
Why
the
don't
smoke
you do
out.
something to help
They
somebody?
used to have those here. I don't know if they still do.
Here I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
Look at that. What is that, Dad?
You better
What's
watch
that
this
thing
and
they
try
have
to
there?
understand what's going on.
Yo,
I
that
don't want
guy.
anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do to
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on. It's on.
13-inch
I
screen.
fucking love Ben.
Play with the rabbit ears.
Reports, incredible as they seem, are not the results of mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this?
Shut up.
Remember the guy playing the reporter on the TV there was Billy Cardelli. He was a local anchor. He's more known for being a host of horror movies, Chilly Billy. And his daughter was in Day of the Dead as the main character.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Almost
Billy Cardelli.
incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted. Medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you.
This is one of
This
those
is the
ones,
latest
dude,
disclosure in a report
when it's the
from
latest
National
point
Civil
at like
Defense
Halloween,
headquarters in
dude, and you need
Washington.
one more movie to put on.
This
It
is
has
what you
been
put on.
established that
This
those
is
Yeah.
who
what you
have
put on,
recently died have been returning
Like
to
you want to
life
go to sleep,
and
but you
committing
put it
acts
on,
of
you're like,
murder.
fuck, now I gotta watch it. Dude.
Widespread
Yeah,
investigation
it's a must
my-
watch.
funeral
Ah,
homes,
dude, my
morgues, and hospitals
Halloween horror
has
thons
concluded
always
that the
ended with Texas
unburied
Chainsaw
dead
Massacre.
are coming
Really?
back to
Oh,
life
that's a good
and
one,
seeking
too.
You know what's
gotta leave
funny?
on a high note.
And you guys might
hard
hate
for
me.
us
Mine
here
always
to
ended with 1,000
believe
corpses.
what we're reporting to you,
I
but
love
it
a
does
thousand
need to be a
corpses.
fact.
That's a good.
I do
that's a
too.
good solid. That's a good.
It's a
solid
Halloween
emergency.
night movie.
Began,
Yeah.
That's
radio
why it's
and
like-
television was advising people to
I
stay
end mine with
inside,
trick or
behind
treat.
locked doors for
That's a
safety.
good one
I
too.
usually
That
start mine
situation
with trick or
is
treat.
now-
dude,
I'm
not
the
gonna
typical
lie.
one. I
Same thing
end
as
it
for last.
always,
Course of
always with
Halloween.
the original Halloween.
Civil defense
Good
teams
That's how I
has been
start mine is
organized
with the original
to provide
Halloween.
rescue stations with food,
All
shelter,
excellent choices, by the
medical
way.
treatment, and protection by armed National
There's no
Guardsmen.
bad choice.
Stay tuned.
No.
The broadcasting stations
Halloween
in your
3 's thrown
local
in there
area
somewhere, too.
for this list
Oh,
of
Halloween
rescue
3 is
stations.
always.
This list will be repeated throughout our news.
You know, the
coverage.
one year I
Look
watched
for the name of the
Dead
rescue
Silence
station nearest you.
into my
Make
horror-thon.
your
I just
way
wasn't a
to
fan
that
of it.
location
I
as
love
soon
Dead
as
It was
possible.
okay.
My
I
kid
thought
was
so.
scared
Truck.
shitless
We
in
can
that
get some
movie.
gas. We can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the
Really?
shed.
Yeah, I used to
know
scare
that's
him.
why
I
I
would
pulled in
like
here, but it's
creep up
locked.
like to his
Called
bed and be
this
like,
afternoon
"Beware the
by the
stare
president.
of Mary Shaw," and he'd be like, "Shut up!"
This conference of the presidential cabinet, the FBI,
That's fantastic.
joint chiefs of staff, the CIA,
He used to be such a
has
chicken
not
shit when it
produced
came to
any
scary
public
movies, and I'm like, "Dude, I named you
Why
after
are
the
space
Omen.
experts
What
being
the fuck,
consulted
bro?"
about earthbound emergencies?
That's why.
So far, all the betting on the answer.
Listen,
to
dude,
that
I want my
question
kid to love
centers on
horror,
the
man,
recent
but she's
Explorer
so just
satellite
like,
shot to
she
Venus.
gives me shit. She's like, Daddy, that's not appropriate.
That
I'm like,
satellite, you'll recall, started
Whatever.
back to Earth.
Well, I just watched
but never got here.
Texas Chainsaw with the daughter the
That's
other
the
day. We
space
watched the
vehicle which
original and then we
orbited
watched the
Venus and
newest
then was
one.
purposely destroyed
And
by NASA.
I did not tell her
Scientists
that
discovered it was carrying
wasn't
a mysterious high-level radiation
real.
with it.
I let her believe that it really
That
happened.
radiation
So
Nice.
somehow
her and her
responsible
friend
for
were
the
scared
wholesale
shitless
murder
watching
Dude,
it.
we're now
I
celebrating.
loved the
That's a good
reaction
father,
video you
man.
took of them at the
Don
end of the new one. That was fucking
Exposed those
hilarious.
questions.
Obvious, our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump?
I can't wait to rock that cosplay, dude, at Monster Mania.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Dude,
jump
you-
on one of the masks.
Yes,
I was gonna
yes,
jump.
that
I
was
was gonna
the,
buy it
subject
because
of the
Topher
meeting.
had that sale going on. But
You need to see if you can find like a severed head with the big fucking eyebrows to carry around.
Well, funny enough, dude, Topher has his own severed head, so I just wanted to put a fro on that and carry it around, dude, if Gallo brings it.
God.
It's good
Johnny,
enough.
I can't wait to fucking see that. That's gonna be cool.
Radiation is not the cause
Photo
of the
shoot,
mutation.
photo shoot.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen. I must disagree with these gentlemen presently until this is irrefutably
Who the fuck
proved.
is doing this camera,
Everything
man? They're not
is
even like
being
on
done that
his
can be
face.
We'll have to hurry.
Asshole standing in the way.
Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection between
Definite connection is
yeah, the cameraman should be like in the front, running backwards.
Doctor, please.
Then again, this is
I thought we
1968
decided that was
paparazzi, dude.
not
This
true.
cameraman's probably got like a fucking 250-pound camera. He's just
Just think-
no,
just
dude.
thinking
He's still
that.
wired to the van.
Right?
Could have happened.
Keep reeling it out. Keep reeling it out.
Yeah.
seem to have a bearing.
Brody would probably know better about this shit than we would.
I have to use the restroom. I will be right
Welcome
back.
to reply.
That's funny because I was
Later
gonna
this
leave and
afternoon.
take a whiz too.
I was too.
There will be a
You know what?
report this afternoon.
Bathroom break for all.
Perhaps there will be,
I was literally just thinking I gotta go to the bathroom, but I will.
Everything possible to solve the problem.
We got this. We got this.
We're hoping to get some further explanation of this.
We've heard all we need to know. We have to try to get out of here.
He said the rescue
man, I bet
station,
she
the
lets that
doctors
hair
and medical
down.
supplies.
Bro, I'm telling
If
you,
we could get Karen
Mrs.
in there, we
Cooper
could get help
fucking.
for her.
She's kind of hot. I never noticed before. Maybe now that I'm older, you know, I'm like,
You know what it is? That's what it is, dude.
Willard.
It's only about 17
Bro.
miles from here.
She's got them hips.
You know this area. You from around here?
Judy and I are both from around here.
Just fucking-
We were on our way
yeah.
up to the lake to go swimming. And Judy had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this. So we knew the old house was
they
here.
were
and we
going
came
up
in
to go
and
swimming
found
at
the lady upstairs dead.
that lake from
Then
Creep
these other
Show
people
2.
came. We went down into the basement,
That's right.
put a bar
That's what
across the
started
door,
the
and it is
zombies.
pretty strong.
How can we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head, 3 men, and the place is surrounded with these things.
Honey, if you're still watching this, I'm gonna need you to do your hair the way Mrs. Cooper does.
Working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening. Do you have any answers?
Much better. Much better.
Which,
gonna-
by the way, Steve, I loved your girlfriend post for her, by the way. That was
great, right?
fantastic, dude.
It was
It
great.
was. Honestly, and I know everybody probably is like simping over the last photo, and I get it, but you know which one was my favorite, dude?
How bad
Is
has
the
kid
one
been
she was
hurt?
like mid-shoe with like a spoon or something. That was my favorite. I loved it. I was like, that's the one.
You know,
You go down
I
there
had
and
to pick
tell-
the pictures of the 3 things she does the best.
Yeah, you tell Judy
Eat,
to come up
sleep,
here and you
and
stay
look
with the kid,
sexy.
all right?
Fantastic.
And I'm back.
Welcome back, gentlemen. Steve, if you need to tap out, sir, by
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Steve's like, I got the Gatorade bottle. I'm set.
I have my recycled corn, world's okayest assistant.
Okayest.
Yeah.
That
East
Brady
Brady's,
got me.
that's just down the road from me.
There's a guy who
They want you
makes
upstairs.
T-shirts that I follow, and he
Yeah,
always,
for me?
one of his oldest T-shirts is "World's Okayest
I don't
Cosplayer."
understand.
I always wanted to get it.
I made one a flyer that said "World's okayest DJ," and it's like a little cartoon me like this.
Nice.
I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they want. Thank you, Judy.
The body should be disposed of at once, preferably by cremation.
Well, how
You know what the
long
best part
after
is
death
about
does the
1968
body
is that
become
all
reactive?
glass frames were
only a
like
matter of
they had like
minutes.
3 styles of glasses
Well,
frames.
that doesn't
Dude.
give
Yeah.
people time to make any
That's
Oh,
it.
you're right. It doesn't give them time to make.
They had the
funeral
Roy
arrangements.
Orbison,
The bodies
shown by these 2
carried
gentlemen
to the
here.
street
The
and-
Buddy Holly.
and burned. They must
I would
be
say
burned
that. Well, yeah, that's the
immediately.
Roy
Soak them with
Orbison.
gasoline and
That's
burn
Roy
them.
Orbison.
The bereaved will have to forego the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give.
When you had the cat eyes.
Yeah, that's just what I was getting at. Yep.
Cat eyes.
I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets.
Dude, she's
to
got it
carry in
going
small
on, man. I
strips,
don't know what
okay?
it is, but
Is there a fruit cellar here?
But if I had to choose between her and Mrs. Cooper,
I'm
I'm
leaning
going
towards
with
Mrs. Cooper.
Mrs. Cooper's got pent up energy.
hanging with Mrs. Cooper.
Yeah, buddy.
There's a big key ring down there. There may be a key to the gas pump on it.
That dude don't hit it, right?
No, he definitely did. He never did. Well, he
He
did
don't got-
once because it's my daughter.
He doesn't have rhythm, dude.
But how sure can we be that that's really his kid?
leave the
Could
door
be the
open
milkman's
someplace.
kid.
I guarantee that guy doesn't even know how to spell foreplay.
It's closer to the truck.
He doesn't even realize that it doesn't stop.
That's what I was gonna say. He does not take the scenic route by any means.
Hold up in there.
There's lots of fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas
He's trying to
pump
make
out back.
time and save gas.
Honey, I had a long day at the office. Get naked.
I can handle the truck, no sweat.
You're it then.
Always looking for the
You and I'll
express
go.
route, not the scenic. Always go the scenic route.
Honey, I don't want to pay tolls, damn it.
We'll put whatever lumber we find behind the cellar door. You can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window. Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door.
Or Opie
I don't know
right
why.
there.
After you toss the
Don't
This
cocktails,
dude, like-
come back down and lock this door.
See, that dude has like such like Robin vibes to me for some reason. I don't know why. He just seems like such the
After we get the
sidekick
gas
little
and
dude.
Get back into the house.
He actually
Then we'll
looks
worry
like
about
him
getting
now that you
everybody
say
into the
that.
truck. Now let's move it.
This dude's like, what? You taking orders from a black man? He
Ah,
wants to say
never.
it. He wants to say it.
He wants to.
You thought he
He
was
held,
like,
he held his lips. He's like,
man, I could have been wet at the lake right now.
We could be having a nice time.
You always have a smile for me.
You could have been
How
balls
can you
deep right
smile
now,
like that
baby.
all the time?
she's not thinking
How
about
many
him,
you have
dude.
done?
Not at all. She's like, I wonder how big Ben's dick is.
That's right. Yeah.
Come on, honey, we gotta move.
And I'm just sitting here thinking,
Tom, are
not
you
one of
sure
these
about
people
the
can be
phone?
local
The
from
phone
here
is
because
dead
none of them
out.
says yins.
All you get is a recorded message.
That's a
I
total
can only call
Pittsburgh
the
thing.
folks.
Is it
They're
really?
going to be so
It
worried
is.
about us.
I thought
hear it
TJ
all the
was just
time.
fucking with us, dude. I didn't.
As soon as we get
No,
to
that's a
Willard,
real
we'll
thing.
call
Yeah,
them.
because he
Very
just
much
started
so.
saying it out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the
I
fuck
know.
does that mean?
Right?
I just never asked, because, you know, who am I to fucking ask the boss what, you know, what he does, but... And then when
I
he
mean,
said it's
Are
like a
you sure
Pittsburgh
we're
thing,
doing
I'm
the
like,
right
oh,
thing, Tom?
okay.
What about getting out
Yeah.
of here?
Yeah.
Well,
Too
the
bad
television
it is.
said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey, you're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
Why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything
No,
about
he
that
can handle the
stuff.
pump.
So can
He
Mrs.
could
Cooper.
definitely
Safe
handle
in
the pump.
here.
For how long, honey? We're safe now.
He definitely pumps.
But there's going to be more and more of those things.
I know all that.
Hey, listen. Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember? Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something, and fast.
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley. Where's that big smile for me? Boy, you're showing no use at all, aren't you? We've got work to do, honey.
I'd have been holding her butt.
I'd be, yeah.
There'd be one hand that'd be going for the low under squeeze. dude.
Yeah. Just in case it's the last time I get to feel the booty, baby.
That's right.
Gotta remember that grip.
Go for the soft squeeze and then the good slap.
We better get her downstairs.
We have to go downstairs.
Oh,
now.
worthless right there.
She's like, I don't want to
You have
move.
to go downstairs now, just for a little
Like,
while until we
no.
get back. Then we can all leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave. Yes.
There's no
Is
place
there
like home.
Will there be a Starbucks open? I could go for.
Get a refresher.
She's a Starbucks Target girl, dude.
I need this redone with like all of today's stereotypes.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
God.
thinking. I was just yes, dude. Yes.
Like with Karens and oh man.
Good luck.
And then there needs to be one blue collar guy who says "fuck all of you."
So Mrs. Cooper's the Karen, right? But she could be a hot Karen.
Yes. That's the Karen who says she doesn't give it up on the first date, but you know that's what happened.
No, that's the Karen that never mind.
He needs to be like a bro dude.
A Chad.
A Chad.
Hey. Sorry, Chad. You know what I mean, though. Listen, it's like Karen. I got a friend named Karen, and she hates it, but I'm like, I'm sorry. That's what society has deemed. Listen, dude, I'm a fucking toilet Chad, so don't feel too bad. Yeah, your name is synonymous for being a D-bag. I'm a shitter, dude.
Okay, toss him.
Yeah, you could thank Patrick Stewart for that.
Exactly. All of the toilets should be named Sean.
No.
You gotta go to the John.
Cooper would totally be wearing a MAGA hat. I'm sorry, he would.
He would. You're right.
Like, use the same footage, just shoot the scenes with different people in black and white and just edit it all together.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go on.
That kind of looks like Cameron Miller.
Oh my God, it does.
Ian heads of lettuce.
That's great. Oh God, he shared that picture. Like, what the fuck is that? An entire head of lettuce?
Where's it coming? Come on.
Taking a sweet ass time to get in that truck.
Mom's girlfriend would need to be like an Instagram model or something.
Yeah.
She's like broadcasting her OnlyFans.
Oh shit! All I could think of was that whole bus full of people from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh my God.
Hey, is this our first black and white movie?
No. Yeah.
Is it?
Is it?
Sure.
This key won't work. Watch it.
I don't know. Let's just shoot at the gas pump.
Yeah, why don't you just try and bash it?
Watch the dart.
What the fuck? What was he spraying gas?
Get away from the pump.
Fucking Opie. God damn it.
He is, dude. He is.
Hang on.
Got out the car.
That dude in the front was just doing chest day. He's like, I'm gonna walk without a shirt on.
Let's get out of here. Come on, come on.
I dropped my phone.
Yeah, exactly. And boom goes the dynamite. No Tom standing outside though.
Now that's some fried chicken. See that dude right there? He just did chest day, and he was like, "Yo, I'm not gonna do a shirt. I'm not gonna wear a shirt." Romero was like, "I don't care."
Wait, isn't that Mr. Cooper?
I was gonna say it looks like him. That's the horseshoe, isn't it? I do love slow zombies though, man, just because of like you don't expect them to still be able to crowd you, but they still fucking do. There's always something.
Coming in! Cooper! Cooper!
Oh, we lost Bobby.
He's in the red.
There he is.
Cooper's running out going, all lives matter.
Yeah!
There we go.
You racist honky.
Sorry about that little
Yeah!
Put that on a cracker. I said, fuck your couch.
I'd drag you out there and feed you those things.
You should.
You damn honky. That should have been the line.
Oh, he's a damn Yankee.
That just makes me think of the Chappelle, the Player Haters Ball, the Time Travel, the Player Haters Time Travelers, whatever.
The Time
I
Haters.
could-
I love the Time Haters.
If I could go back in every episode and shoot a white slave owner.
Crispy. Now that's some Texas barbecue
Now-
right there.
But dude, for this scene, you know what they're eating? It's a fucking baked ham covered in chocolate sauce.
Why?
That's bad.
What? Okay, so like,
They use like actual, I think those are sheep intestines. They used actual animal entrails and stuff. Bobby, I
you
can't
are
understand a thing you're
stroking the
saying.
fuck out, bud. I love the sound transition, dude.
Yeah, where it's just silence.
Can you still hear me or no?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Isn't it
Just a
3
little
o'clock
crackly,
yet?
but you're in the yellow right now too. So
I know. I don't know what's going on here.
There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
well, hello, Mrs. Cooper.
Yeah.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait. We can leave. Well, we better leave soon. It's 10 minutes to 3.
You know anything about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
You said those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
You're gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
You guys, you see what Brody said?
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things
Dipshit's
carry?
punching above his weight. She's way too
Is
good
she
for him.
conscious?
Yep.
Really?
She can't walk. She's too weak.
She's definitely 10 years younger than he is. For
Well,
sure.
one of us could try to get to the car.
You gonna turn it over by yourself?
You can't start the car. Johnny has the keys.
You have a car? Where?
So
Where
what does
is
your
it?
brother look like?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
Good Lord.
Hey, it's me.
Fucking Bobby fucking.
Being monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. At this hour, they report the
Would have
level
loved
of
to
the
have been in a
mysterious
newsroom
radiation
back in those days.
continues to increase steadily.
Right.
So long as this situation remains,
Would have loved to have been in the newsroom and just yell, "Stop the presses!"
that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life.
Yeah, did you notice they're never called zombies in this movie either? It's always ghouls or flesh eaters. Or assassins for some reason.
Just returned from covering such
Well,
a
zombie
search and
wasn't
destroy operation
coined yet,
against the
right?
ghouls. This
Not
was
for
conducted by
this.
Sheriff Conan McClellan.
Because everything before this was like
Pennsylvania.
voodoo style
Now
zombie.
let's go to that film report. All law enforcement agencies and the military have been organized to search out.
Yeah, there's my PA residence. See, Machete?
Center at the Pentagon has disclosed that
Motherfucking
a
knows
ghoul
that.
can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. Officials are quoted as explaining that since the brain of a ghoul has been activated by the radiation,
Look like Ted
the
Raimi.
plan is kill the brain.
Ted Raimi's been in every movie ever.
He's somehow
Since
in the
the
horror
beginning of
movies
time.
before he was even fucking in horror movies.
No, we're all right. Hey, Cass, put that thing all the way in the fire. We don't want it getting up again. All right, I got you.
Chief McClellan, how's everything going?
I love it.
Things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good. You want to get on the other side of the road over there?
Chief, do you think we'll be able to defeat these things?
Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. Those last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned shed. They must have thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though. We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down.
Phrasing.
Yeah, okay.
Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot them in the head. That's a sure way to kill them. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat them or burn them. They go up pretty easy.
Well, Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control?
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
Are they slow-moving,
Yeah,
Chief?
Rudy.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours?
Well, we don't really know. We know we'll be into it
6
most of the
sequels
night,
later.
probably into the early morning. We're working our
Decades
way toward
later.
Willard, and we'll
Yeah,
team
right.
up with the National Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give a more definite view.
Thank you very much, Chief McClellan. This is Bill Cardill, WIC TV 11 News.
And there's Billy
Thank you, Bill,
Cardinal.
for that report.
TP.
Sorry, it wasn't him, it was
Spokesman
it. Yeah.
declined to speculate just how long it may take to
I
kill
love how
off
the chief
all
had
the
3
flesh eaters.
cigars at the
So
ready.
long as the
dude,
heavy
in his
rain-
hand.
That's a good man right there.
He knows.
Rudy said, "Wish he beat me off."
I don't know.
How could they cut the power, man? They're animals.
It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down. Helen, I have to get that gun.
Oh, I just had some
Haven't
little
you had
stupid thought.
enough?
Stupid thought. So
2
stupid.
people are dead already on account of that gun.
So,
take a look out
the
that
zombie
window.
virus only affects black people. So they're surrounded. And it's just it's Mr. Cooper in his MAGA hat. And it's like his worst nightmare.
Okay, that.
Nobody would make that or could make that, dude. Like,
I know they couldn't, but
The
it
only
popped
person-
in my head and it made me chuckle.
Like,
But it's
Jordan
a vision
Peele-
that can't get out of the head.
I have no idea who you could even sling that to possibly even work.
It would have to be someone like Mr. Cooper.
That dude, well, I mean, like, director-wise.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah, like, that's the only person that comes to mind for me.
Stop listening to Kid Rock and
Mr. Cooper's only slightly more useful than Barbara.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen, get the cellar. Get the cellar now. Move!
You gonna shoot
Point
your
the gun-
wife?
Yeah, I know. Point the gun at your wife, idiot.
Well, I mean, you can't point anything else at her.
Now, I'm gonna fuck your wife.
Yeah. Gut shot. You'll live.
Definitely no regret there. I like how she does nothing.
Right?
She's like, yes, take me away from my husband.
Oh, it's a gut shot. You're fine.
He looks more like a zombie than he ever did. Hey, there's our original guy.
Tear her shirt off. Take her shirt off.
Is that his arm she was eating?
Yep.
Boy, that didn't last long.
Originally they wanted to have him as a zombie eating a dog, but they thought that audiences would be too shocked, so they changed it.
Oh, see, that's the more reason to do it.
I always expected it to go for the mouth. Sorry, my grandma called me. Bosco. Right, you got taken out by the snake.
I didn't let them take her.
Honey.
Sausage party. It's a sausage party.
No, that's.
There's this asshole.
His reaction there is genuine. He didn't know that she was coming up behind him.
Oh shit.
So here's the thing. Whoever had this house was also already a prepper because they had crazy locks on their basement door, like on the inside, dude.
That can also be functional for, like, if there's a tornado or something, too.
Yeah, I got it.
He said, damn, Mormons are here again. Get away from the door. The Jehovah's Witnesses are here.
Oh, that's good. All right.
Yeah, fuck you, Cooper.
Yo, man, I got 2 Mormon dudes to play hacky sack with me if I listen to their spiel. It's like, all right.
Nice.
Did they pitch the Book of Mormon while they were hacking?
I told them, I'm like, you got 5 minutes, and then we're gonna play 5 minutes of hack, and they're like, okay. They were rolling up on their bikes, dude. I was walking by. Bosco. I was thinking, covered in chocolate syrup.
I bet she would love that.
The dad hour. This is the dad hour. And the family's not awake yet.
Right? Isn't that the best?
Oh, it's the best, dude. Those like 2 hours of solitude.
But it makes me wonder, where did they all go?
Looking for more snacks.
Yeah, man.
Why do you never see zombie animals?
Didn't we see a zombie animal in one movie?
You saw it in Return of the Living Dead. And that little
the reanimated
one
half
that's
dog.
cut in half comes back to life.
No, but wasn't there like a fucking zombie tiger in something?
Yes, in fucking Army of the Dead.
That's
yes.
I still haven't seen that.
And there's a movie called Zombievers as well. And I'm pretty sure Black Sheep is almost
you can't forget Black Sheep.
Steph was just telling her one friend about that the other night, about Black Sheep.
Oh, God.
Hey, Vince,
Resident Evil dogs.
You want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out. You stay here, Bill.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers, you're doing all the work, you take it.
Thank you. We should be
Damn
wrapped
right
up
I
here
will.
about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard then.
Motherfucker looks like Wimpy from Popeye.
Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
I'll gladly pay
Wait,
you.
does he have 4 cigars now?
All right, Steve, tell him we're going to stay with it.
He probably stole some other motherfucker's cigars too. He's like, you know what? This is mine.
I mean, I would. Come on.
I'm the chief.
I like how he has high-rise pants on. Like,
everybody does.
No, he's the only one, dude.
That was the style, man. You got to have your pant line above your belly button.
I'd look like Humpty Dumpty if I did that shit.
Get that fupa all up in there. Yeah.
I'd be walking around like Steve Urkel. Can I do that?
Yokes.
They need you down there by the barn. Some of these guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house. Somebody had a cookout here, Vince.
Yeah, sure looks like it, Cal.
Mm-hmm. It was barbecue. Mm-hmm.
Careful, you might see some.
I was gonna say it's long pork. delicious.
She had a fat butt. Salty.
See, now, like, I feel like for the time period, and the area that you're in, you just want to wait it out until somebody came knocking on the door.
Yeah.
You're like, is anybody in there? And be like, yeah, I'm down here. Don't shoot.
Rick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire?
But he also doesn't necessarily know anybody's coming. So maybe to
He
him,
had to have heard that gunfire.
yeah, maybe, yeah, you're probably right.
You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here. All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house.
There's something there. I heard a noise.
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
Damn.
Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Damn.
One of the most fucked up endings, dude, of any horror movie.
Nobody lived.
In the remake, he was a zombie, though, right?
Yes. He was locked in the cellar, and then they opened it back up.
I love these photos. They're just,
All right, send the wagon through.
I don't know, they just add to, like, the realism.
All right. And that was our watch along of Night of the Living Dead. But we're not
Thank you all
done.
for joining us. Yeah, we got to discuss this now.
Yeah, thank you guys for sticking with us throughout that. We know it's a little bit later than what we usually go, but special time. So, all right, let me flip myself around here. Woohoo! All right, that looks a little better. Oh, and we lost Bob. God damn it, Bob.
Sorry, my connection's shit tonight. It
All right.
still is.
So, obviously, you guys are watching a lot of that. Clearly, we enjoyed this movie. This is a fantastic movie. I mean,
This was a great time. Yes.
Yeah, and this is something we've always discussed doing. We didn't want to like Chad brought it up before. We didn't want to totally Mystery Science Theater this thing, and I don't think we did.
No, no. We barely cracked any jokes at the movie, to be honest.
No, we had a few little ones.
A few little,
you got to have a few little ones.
Have a few little one-liners.
Yeah, exactly. But no, man, actually, before we get into this, do we want to catch up with our good dear friend Brody?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's hear from that South
All
Seattle.
right. Yes. So Brody sent us in a vid. It's his longest vid, and I'm excited to watch it. So here we go.
That's all well and good, boys, but Katie's cutting in.
Snip fucking snip.
Howdy, folks. It's your DKB here all the way from the land down fucking under. First of all, I just wanted to congratulate the Gore boys on reaching a milestone of 200 episodes. Holy Santa fucking Claus shit. What an achievement. That's quite a fucking effort indeed. A flawless victory. Yeah, lads, pat yourselves on the back. Fuck me. I guess time flies when you are having fun. As much as I do for being on the show, and that's the other thing I wanted to do is show my gratitude and thanking you lads for having me on each week, giving my little 2 cents with my either outlandish or serious reviews. I really do appreciate you having me on. It's been a fucking wild ride. Absolutely indeed. And I just wanted to say I'm also sorry that I couldn't be there with you guys. I will be at work, the fucking time difference, all that shit. Anywho, I took it upon myself to actually dig through the archives of some of the episodes that I've reviewed in the past. And I think that you will appreciate some of the videos that I've mashed and compilated together, because I know I had fun making these, and I know that you've got a bit of a kick out of them, so it definitely puts a smile on my face when you enjoy my reviews as much as I did making them. So, yeah, gentlemen, before I fuck off, I just, would like to congratulate you lads again. It's truly something special and remarkable indeed. And I will catch you mother lickers next week. So this is your DKB signing out, and I will catch you then. Enjoy these videos, and yeah, ta-ta.
Oh my God! Look at his face. His face alone.
He's
Oh
talking
my
so
God.
loud and so fast. He is so pissed that he watched this.
Hold on. I need to re-upload this because I got to hear this shit, dude. Because it's
Oh
making
my
me-
God.
You do.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is worth it.
Can you hear it? Fuck! I can't hear it. Why is it not going?
Snip, fucking
Whatever.
snip.
Well, howdy doody there, folks. It is I, your DKB, back for another episode of Gore. And this week I'm going to talk to you about Amityville 3D. If you can't tell by the fucking expression of my face, which you wouldn't be able to, you might be able to tell the fucking tone of my voice. And you already know that I don't like this fucking thing because it is absolutely fucking trash. It's dull, it's bland. It wants to be everything that the first two are, if not more, but fails so many on fucking every level. But the fucking father, I really wanted to sock that cunt in the fucking eye because he was an arrogant fucking piece of shit, right? And he deserved to fucking die in that well, even though he didn't, right? And what was the go with this fucking poor man's creature from the Black Lagoon, bloated asshole looking fucking it was shit. It was fucking heinous. It really turned me off the fucking supernatural element of these fucking films. Don't know what the fuck the go there was. Fucking awful. Absolutely awful. And if you own this film, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Throw it in the fire right now and burn it so it never sees the fucking light of day ever again. That's okay. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but this is fucking mine, alright? Let me start off by saying I've never seen this film before. I'd only heard about it. I seen the front cover in the video store one day. Maybe you want to throw it on the ground and stomp on it. And then even then I was like, oh, this film sucked balls. Even the acting, the dialogue, just, it's cringe as fuck. Everything about it just frustrated me. And I don't know what fucking possessed me or summoned me to fucking sit there for an hour and a half and watch this film. I fucking struggled. Did it. I should get a medal for it. And to be honest, I nearly gouged my fucking eyes out by the end.
We gotta send him a medal then.
Everything
Yeah, we have to. I will. I'm gonna send him the rocket sucker with balls.
Mediocre. Lighting, just heavily lit fucking
It'll be gold though.
bullshit. Look over at Buck Hunter. He's over there playing fucking Buck Hunter. I mean, you're at the fucking strip club and you're playing Buck Hunter. What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, the stripper comes over and fucking grabs him off Buck Hunter because we're all whinging about it. Anyway, she brings him over and we're all sitting there and then she starts rubbing up on him by himself. I'm like, how the fuck can you play Buck Hunter and then all of a sudden get the stripper to yourself? How does that work? Anyway, sure enough, one of me mates nudges me and goes, look at her arse cheek. Had a quick fucking squiz at her buttocks, and on it, there was a bit of fucking toilet paper stuck to her arse cheek.
God damn.
Anyway, I pointed it out to her, I said, excuse me, love, you got a bit of fucking shit paper on your arse cheek. Anyway, she proceeds to look down at it, goes like this to me. Then like fucking flicks it off in my direction. Hey. Was not happy. Anyway, Buck Hunter, toilet paper strippers, there you go. Here's my fucking story for you. Pisser.
Oh, thank you so much, Brody.
I'm fucking crying.
Oh my God, dude, I got tears.
Okay, his Buck Hunter story is better than we watched. That was fantastic.
Yep. Oh, Brody said that was a real shark. Oh!
DKB back for another episode.
It was real.
I'm here to talk to you about the Ginger Dead Man from my humble abode. Yes, luxurious batch pad in Kalgoorlie. Although you won't find much in this crib, other than the fact that I just destroyed the fucking toilet 10 minutes ago. Let's talk about film in hand. I would appreciate the fact that Charles Band was able to create something out of nothing. The serial killer gingerbread man. What the fuck? He's putting content out there. I can't take that away from him. To get Gary Busey on board, what the fuck happened there? Maybe I should research that shit. Tell me what the fuck went down between those two and how he got Gary Busey on.
Oh
wow!
My God.
Oh,
thank
fucking
you.
classic.
Thank you.
He picked our favorites. That was great. Thank you, Brody.
That
Thank
toilet
you,
paper
buddy.
story, man.
The Amityville. Oh,
Fucking made me
my
cry again.
God.
Same.
I had tears in my eyes every time my own self said I had tears in my fucking eyes, dude.
Yeah.
What I love about that, what I love is the Amityville 3 clip, and John is completely clueless because he couldn't hear Brody.
I know.
Yeah.
I was so mad, dude.
Like
and
we're dying, and John's just
yeah. I was so pissed off because you got, not that you could fucking see, but I was just literally going through all my options, and I'm like, why the fuck am I not hearing anything? And all it was for some reason, like my main shit was like hooked to my stereo, and I don't know. It was the dumbest fucking thing. I was so mad about that, dude. But I got to hear it in post and laughed my fucking ass off. Yes, Brody, thank you for that. Thank you
Brody,
for being
you're
with
the
us.
man.
we're gonna need to clip that.
Thank you for putting up with the shit that we make you put up through. I mean, obviously we do it to ourselves as well. So
I mean, but he's as much a part of this show as we are. You know what
Oh
I mean?
my God.
He's literally
Yes,
he is the fifth member of Gore and More.
Yes.
Right. Without him,
one of these days we do need to have a full episode where we can have them. It's not going to obviously be on a Monday, but
no.
Let's say if we do another watch along, if everybody enjoyed this, you know, maybe plan it for a Friday night or a Saturday night if he can, you know, something like that.
That's why I love doing that one fatality with you guys. You know, I actually got to interact with Brody one-on-one. Well,
I know, dude. That shit
great.
was fucking fun. It was. I'm not gonna lie, man. I give it up to all you guys that do multiple podcasts because it was hard pumping 2 podcasts in a week, dude. Like, because like obviously Chad does all the notes for that shit, but then I took all that on for fatality. But then I was doing this. You know what I mean, dude? It was just like I had definitely like a moment where I was like, God damn, dude. No wonder TJ was like, I need help. I was just doing 2. That man was juggling fucking
10.
Yeah, right. No, man. Thank you once again, Brody. That was fantastic.
Night for sure. Along with the watch along.
Gentlemen, 200 episodes. We did it.
Buddy. 200. Woo! Here's the 200 more, man.
And you know what? I mean, OG cast member right from the get-go, Chad Daddy himself. Obviously, we had the Boss Man on giving us our intro, so thank you for Boss Man. But Chad Daddy, dude, you've been here since day one, man.
I have.
I was listening to you and Boss Man on that first episode, and it was such a drastic. I mean, you guys, you didn't know what you're doing then. That was first episode,
we
right?
were still trying to find our feet, and you know, we thought that going the route that we were just wasn't working because, you know, it was kind of cool, but it also took away from the experiencing the movie. You know, it was really kind of, and then versus, you know, like sitting there writing down everything that happened in the movie, dude. An hour and a half movie. It takes 4 hours. That's half a day right there gone just trying to do that. And I'm glad we changed it up.
So, and not only that, but it's like, okay, you know, not for nothing, but a lot of other podcasts have that same format. Some of them work, some of them don't. Like, I enjoyed listening to your first episode. I remember checking it out, and I had already seen the Town That Dreaded Sundown. So it was interesting to like hear you guys' you know, like perspective on it and everything, and like what you were doing with it. But yeah, man, when you flipped the script, man, and came in with episode 2, and what was your second episode? Was it The Burning?
It was The Burning.
There you go. I can't believe I actually remember that. My fucking stoner ass. But yeah, dude. So you guys came with The Burning, and that's when you introduced the 3-man sect.
Mm-hmm.
And that ran for I want to say I came in the 20s.
That's what I'm thinking.
I feel like later 20s is when I came in, and I can't remember. Was my first episode wasn't Hellraiser, was it?
I would have to go back and look at my old notes.
It was one of the demon ones because remember we were all fucked up like on which demon movie we were supposed to watch.
Yeah, I think it was
because we ended up watching Night of the Demon.
Was it Night of the Demons? I think it might have been
I watched Demon Night because I thought that's what we were supposed to watch, and then it was Night of the Demon, and it was like, yeah, it was all fucking.
That's right.
Oh man, Rudy, thanks for fucking.
Yeah, thanks, Rudy. Sorry, buddy.
Brody,
I appreciate you watching
dude.
us, man.
Yeah, dude, absolutely, and everybody sharing.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, like I came in that I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. You guys kind of just, you know, showed me the way, and I fucking rode that shit, dude. And then Scoobs fucking started tingling in here, just like everybody with the chat overlay and shit.
My first ever episode on a podcast ever was the 100th episode of Gore and
This
More.
show, which is funny.
It was
Here, 100 episodes later.
And 100 episodes later, here I am. I was on as a fan because I just loved listening to you guys. I love the format you had. There's other podcasts that I listen to, like you were saying, that had that format where they talk about the entire movie. I liked this format because we got to know more about you guys. We got to hear what went on with your week, and it wasn't just strictly about the movie because me, I have ADD. I can sit there and listen to everything, but my mind bounces everywhere. And I love the fact that that's exactly what this show is. This show works like my brain does.
Mm-hmm.
So when TJ asked me, hey, what would you think if you took my spot on the show? And I was like, well, I can't take your spot, but if you're going to bow out and you want me to like be in for a few episodes, because that's what I thought was initially happening was that I was just going to be on for a few episodes so that he could take a break, and then when he was like, no, like you're going to be one of the new co-hosts. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking do it because I love this show so damn much. And it was just a great honor. I met you boys. Like I said before, I look forward to Mondays. I get to hang out with the boys, talk about a movie we fucking watched. Actually got to watch a movie with my boys today, and I just fucking love it, man. And I love you guys.
Yeah,
we love
dude.
you too, buddy.
Yeah,
we love you too, man.
It's all around. Brody, he said his first episode was Lost Boy. Was it really? Wow. That was
a real shit fest to come in on.
I remember that episode, but man, I thought Brody was hopping on way before that for some reason. Maybe it wasn't a steady thing. Maybe we didn't. Wow. Damn, dude. Because, like, I don't know about you guys. Man.
And you know what? He might have been on with the phone calls because remember how TJ used to, call us?
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
You know what it was? I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, because TJ used to call us and ask us about the movie and stuff.
You are 100% correct on that, sir. Yeah, man. Dude, it's crazy how this show has definitely, like, changed around and stuff. I mean, like, just even the format alone, dude. We used to do the trailer in the middle of the show, and then it really came up with a whole thing of like, well, for audio wise, who the fuck wants to just sit there and listen to a trailer? Like, especially when that's not edited for radio.
Yeah.
That can be a little rough. So we still give it to you, and it makes it easier for us to share it out and shit. But you know what I mean? Like, restructured it, put it at the beginning. Now you know what we're talking about. Here we fucking go.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know what changes are on the horizon. Obviously, we've talked about doing different kinds of shows, things like that. Maybe some games here and there. Dude, the watch along I think was personally fantastic.
I would love to do this again, to be honest. We got to figure out a way to get this, get Brody involved, get TJ involved.
Yes, we have.
But here's my thing, and I'm only going to throw this out there for a stipulation for me. I want to pick a movie that none of us have seen, which I'm sure would be easy enough because there's a lot on there that it's like is old as shit. So,
yeah.
But hey, I'm totally for it, man, because I think it'd be fucking because it is, dude. We're gonna see some shit that we're gonna laugh our asses off, and we're like, "What the fuck is this shit, dude?" But then there's gonna be those moments you're gonna get pulled along. So,
but that's normal. That's what it should be. It should always be something different,
right? So, I mean, gentlemen, is there anything that we really truly want to discuss on this film? I mean, we just watched the film. I don't really know.
We watched it. Like I said, I have like 4 pages of behind the scenes stuff. I kind of threw a little bit in. I didn't throw everything in, but we're kind of coming up on the 2-hour mark. So I don't really think we want to delve too much further into it than we already have. I mean, we could go through the questions real quick. We don't have to.
I mean, I think the questions themselves were answered. I mean, just saying in general.
We did
for
pretty
this
much
movie,
answer
they
them.
were.
Yeah, I mean, we know who the douche is. We know who we thought the hottest character was. I mean,
right.
I don't think we need it for this episode. This episode was just, pure, and we're good.
All right, so Brody, 2 things. Yes, you did come in on Wake and Bake. I forgot about that. That's where we started you off, so you can get used to doing this and I think some other stuff. But then also trivia episode will be coming.
Yes.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think the boss man has said that we're going to try to get more Project Louder hosts on here from other shows because we can have up to 10 screens potentially doing it.
Oh,
so yeah. So And even if it's not Project Louder, maybe we'll get some other like guest people that from other podcasts.
50 States of Terror.
I'm just not
recycled corn.
Yeah, not throwing anything specifics out there.
Hey,
but
speaking of recycled corn, I didn't get a chance to watch it. What was voted as the top cartoon?
We are still working on it. We
Oh,
are
you are?
entering round 3 this Wednesday.
Nice.
Really?
So for those of you that don't know, Recycled Corn is now on Project Louder. It is an official Project Louder show. So they're not all going to be audio or video episodes just for like the specials that we're doing for like the tournaments and stuff. So right now we are going into the 3rd round, and some big ones have already been knocked out. I know we lost Rick and Morty in the 1st round.
That's not cool.
Yo, man.
See, I tried watching it. I just can't get into it. I've watched like 3 or 4 episodes. It's not my
question,
thing.
man. And because what's your list out of 100?
Out of 100.
Where's Freakazoid on the list? Is it on the list?
So we had people pick their favorites, and if it was not on the list that we pulled, then it wasn't on there. So
fair enough.
Yeah, so Freakazoid was not on there.
Is DuckTales still in it?
DuckTales is still in it.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Beautiful.
Interesting.
All the major ones are still there. Ninja Turtles is still there. Transformers is there.
See, Chad Daddy and I talked about this before the air one time, dude. I said I feel number 1 Granddaddy is going to come down to Ninja Turtles. That's my call. Just saying.
That's my pick. That was my pick to win the whole thing with Ninja Turtles.
You know why? Is because like Transformers cartoon show was spawned off a toy line, but Ninja Turtles, dude, spawned insane amount of toys.
Yep.
This everything, dude. You know what I mean?
And they're
so
still
if you guys
going.
can join in, if you guys can join in on Wednesday, if y'all want to be on the show, I mean, if anybody's available to jump on,
I might have to take.
I know you're busy, but the more votes, the merrier.
What time do you go on, Steve?
We usually go on as soon as I get out of work. So probably around the same time that we do Gore and More. So it's around the same time. So
can it be any Wednesday? This Wednesday I might not be able to, but next Wednesday.
We're doing third round this, and I'm sure there's going to be another round next week. So if you can't make it this week, I'm just throwing the invite out there, boys. If you're interested, let me know.
Next Wednesday, if you're having it, I'll do it.
Gotcha.
All right. So we're gonna wrap this shit up, but one tried and true thing that we should do is Chad Daddy. What are we doing next week, buddy?
We don't know. Actually, we haven't figured that out. We had Cry of the Banshee listed, but I don't know if we're gonna watch that. So
did you say that was the one that was like really expensive on Prime?
Yeah, it's like $6 to rent on Prime, and I'm not spending.
Let's just do House of 1,000 Corpses.
I just watched that too, so hey.
That is on the list, but I think that was more towards October.
Halloween.
Yeah, I think that was October, but if you want, I could bump it up. I got no problem with that.
We can add another movie to Halloween time. Why not?
Well, I was gonna say like the Banshee one was a Vincent Price movie, right? So is there another Vincent Price movie that we want to throw in there?
We could always do House of Wax.
Yes.
House of Wax, or House on Haunted Hill, or
we have that already.
The House on Haunted Hill's in October.
October as well. Okay. I don't care whose pick was this. Do we know?
I don't remember.
It wasn't mine.
It wasn't mine because I picked the one after at Oni Baba.
Was it Boss Man's?
It might have been.
I think it was.
If it's a black and white film, it might have been one of the ones I just randomly picked. I don't know.
Do we have another alternate from Brody that we could use?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yes. All right, so I think we did the one alternate from Brody, which was your pick one time, right?
Yeah, Maximum Overdrive.
All right, so then we're gonna go with Brody's secondary, like main one.
Jacob's Ladder.
Jacob's Ladder.
All right, okay, let's do it.
Next week sounds good.
Jacob's Ladder.
Next week is Jacob's Ladder. I haven't seen that movie in a fucking minute, and that shit.
I have never seen it, so
it's trippy as fuck, dude. Do not do shrooms beforehand.
I mean, I don't have.
So what you're saying is I should do shrooms beforehand.
Awesome. Well, I don't do so. I have to go in sober, a drunk.
I would say you could just take an edible. You'd probably be fine. But all right, gentlemen, let's fucking sign this bitch out. We are at 159. So,
hey, can I just assume that we're all going to give this a 5?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. We
got perfect 5.
I can't rate this, dude. Like,
I couldn't rate this if I wanted to rate it.
I mean, but if we're going to, yes, solid 5, dude. It spawned a genre on its own. Romero's the master.
It's seminal.
the dude was so crazy. He became part of Call of Duty before Call of Duty was like fucking bum rushed into Madden status.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, Scuba, if you want to start us off, bud.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I am your host with the ghost, the prince of the paranormal, the duke of the dead, the ghost daddy himself, the cryptid keeper, the sinister minister, Lord Scuba Cabra, saying peace out and thank you for joining us on episode 200.
This is your killing machine, Bobby Amon, saying thank you for episode 200, and let's have another 200 more, you fucking gore hounds.
Hell yeah, buddy. This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy, saying we'll see you next week, bitches, for Jacob's Ladder. And thank you for sticking around for 200 episodes. We love you guys.
Yeah. And I am the Fluff Master, the not so mean Fluff Master Supreme. Big Johnny D saying thank you, Gorehounds, once again for 200 episodes, sticking with us. We love doing this, but there's got to be obviously a reason to do it, and you are that reason. So hopefully you enjoy it. If we suck, let us know. We're going to fix shit. That's what we're here for. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we're just four dudes just chilling, enjoying horror movies.
It never gets better than the four of us on Mondays. I love it.
Like Bob said, he wants to go 200 more. I'm fine with that. But that just means we're going to be diving a lot deeper and fucking dirtier. So,
buddy.
Yes.
They don't call me Scuba Steve for nothing, baby.
Yeah, buddy. All right. So with that, I say adios, Gorehounds. Enjoy your evening. Thank you once again. 200 episodes. And remember, stay fresh, cheese bags.